You look in the mirror. You see a face you've known your entire life, a body you inhabit, but there are moments when a complete stranger is looking back. You go to a party and someone asks the simple, terrifying question, "So, what are you about?" And your brain short-circuits. You reach for a label, a job title, a hobby, a role you play for others, a parent, a friend, a leader, a collection of flimsy, ill-fitting costumes that feel nothing like your own skin. The question, "Who are you?" feels impossible to answer. And it's because we've been programmed to look for the wrong thing. We're searching for a solid, unchanging core, a static object, a single, authentic self buried deep inside, a treasure waiting to be discovered. But what if I told you that this true self doesn't exist? That it's a phantom? A myth? What if the greatest lie you've ever been told is that you need to find yourself? Today, we're not going to find out who you are. We're going to dismantle the very idea of a found identity. We're going to expose it as a misdirection, a trap. And then, I'm going to give you the blueprint for how to build a real one. Chapter 1. The Identity Mirage, the collection of temporary tags. Here is the first illusion we must shatter. You are not your labels. Your job title, your relationship status, your Myers-Briggs personality type, your achievements. These are not you. These are functions, relationships, and behavioral patterns. You say, "I am a doctor. I am a parent. I am an introvert." These are useful shortcuts for conversation, temporary tags pinned to your profile. But they are not your operating system. They describe things you do and things you have, not what you are. Psychologists call this the narrative self. Your brain is a sense-making machine. It despises chaos. To create order, it acts as a relentless storyteller, weaving a simple, coherent narrative about you using these external data points. The problem is, over time, you have started to believe that this simplified story is the entire truth. You've mistaken the blurb on the back of a novel for the novel itself. Your resume is not you. Your social media bio is not you. They are highlight reels, carefully curated to sell a product. Your identity is not a product to be sold. It's a life to be lived. Chapter 2. The Ghost in the Machine. Are you your brain? Let's go deeper. If your external labels are not you, then what about your internal world? Surely your thoughts and feelings are the real you, right? Let's run a diagnostic. If your brain generates anxious thoughts automatically, without your permission, who is the you that is observing that anxiety? If your emotions can hijack your reason, overpowering your best intentions, then who is in charge? Are you the torrential weather of your mind, or are you the silent, expansive sky that contains it? We've talked before about the civil war in your head, the CEO and the toddler. Your limbic system, the toddler, generates ancient, primal emotions based on survival software written thousands of years ago. Your prefrontal cortex, the CEO, tries to manage and make sense of these feelings. A huge portion of your daily mental activity is just this neurological autopilot running its ancient code. If you aren't consciously writing the code, can you really call the program you? Consider the classic philosophical paradox, the ship of Theseus. If a ship at sea has every one of its wooden planks replaced over time, is it still the same ship when it returns to port? Every single cell in your body is replaced every 7 to 10 years. Your beliefs, your opinions, your feelings are in constant flux. The you of today is a biological and psychological stranger to the you of a decade ago. So which one is the real you? Chapter 3. The Tyranny of the Past, the Unreliable Narrator. Most people, when pressed, will define themselves by the sum of their past experiences. I am what I've been through. But this assumes that your past is a fixed, concrete foundation. It's not. Your memory is not a vault. It is not a high-definition recording. Your memory is a storyteller. Neuroscientists call the process memory reconsolidation. Every single time you recall a memory, you are not playing back a video. You are rewriting a script. Your brain subtly and unconsciously updates the past with your present beliefs, your current feelings, and your new knowledge. The memory is a living document, being constantly edited by the most unreliable narrator in the world, you. If your past is a story that you are actively, perpetually editing, then it has no absolute power over your present. Your past is not a stone foundation on which you are trapped. It is a sandcastle that you can choose at any moment to rebuild. You are not defined by the story of your past. You are defined by the meaning you choose to give that story today. Chapter 4. The Great Lie of Authenticity, Archeologist versus Sculptor. This brings us to the central system error in modern culture. The Great Lie of Authenticity. The modern obsession with finding your authentic self is a trap. It implies that you are a finished, buried treasure that you must dig up. It positions you as an archeologist, endlessly searching for a pre-existing artifact. This leads to a life of passive anxiety and inaction. What if you dig in the wrong place? What if you dig for decades and find nothing? Or worse, what if you finally find your true self, and you don't like it? This entire paradigm is flawed. It's time for a new one. You are not an archeologist. You are a sculptor. You're given a raw block of marble. That marble is your genetics, your circumstances, your potential. The marble does not contain a predetermined statue. The masterpiece is not waiting to be found. It is waiting to be created. It is your job, through deliberate action, focus, and choice, to pick up the hammer and chisel, to chip away every single thing that is not you, and to shape what remains into a masterpiece of your own conscious design. Here is the central rule of your new operating system. You are not a noun to be discovered. You are a verb to be performed. Who you are is the cumulative result of your daily actions. Chapter 5, The Architect's Toolkit, the 3 pillars of a forged identity. If your identity is something you build, not something you find, then you need a blueprint and tools. Here they are. First, the blueprint, your values. Your values are the architectural plans for the person you want to become. Honesty, compassion, courage, creativity. These are not descriptions of who you are now. They are the non-negotiable principles that will guide the thousands of choices you make from this moment forward. This is the only core self you will ever need. Second, the bricks, your actions. Every habit, every choice, every act of discipline is a brick you lay in the foundation of your identity. You don't become a courageous person by feeling brave. You become a courageous person by acting courageously when you feel terrified. You don't become a writer by waiting for inspiration. You become a writer by writing when you feel uninspired. Your identity is a lagging measure of your habits. Your actions are the building blocks of you. Third, the mortar, your attention. What you focus on grows. Your attention is the currency you use to build your reality. It is the mortar that binds the bricks of your actions to the blueprint of your values. By consistently directing your focus towards the person you are choosing to become, you bind these elements together into a coherent, powerful, and authentic structure. So who are you? You are not your job title. You are not the ghost in your machine. You are not the story of your past. Those are mirages. You are a creator, an architect, a sculptor. Stop asking the passive, fruitless question, who am I? It will only ever lead you on an endless, frustrating search for something that does not exist. Start asking the active, powerful question, who am I choosing to become today? The you of yesterday is gone. The you of tomorrow does not yet exist. All you have is the raw material of this moment and a choice. Stop searching. Start building.